Calling the Wisconsin Aries Races Net. Calling the Wisconsin Aries Races VHF Net. This is KB9CBL, Kilo Bravo 9, Charlie Bravo Lima. My name is Ray, and I'm located in Minocqua, Oneida County. Are there any stations with emergency or priority traffic? Please call KB9CBL. This net meets on the last Thursday of each month at 7 p.m. Central Time on the WECOM network for the purpose of providing training, education, and information regarding Aries and races. This net is part of the National Traffic System and is available for formal NTS traffic. Any station with emergency traffic may break in the net at any time. Stations with formal or informal traffic for the Wisconsin Aries Races Net, please stand by. If you have an announcement, I'll take a break for announcements after the check-in. Stations with formal or informal traffic for the Wisconsin Aries Races Net, please give my call, pause, then give your call. List your traffic after being acknowledged by net control. Stations with traffic, please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. WB9WKO traffic.
WB9WKO, who is your traffic for? What area?
Good evening, Ray. It's in the 608 for Belleville, Wisconsin.
Sounds great. Hopefully we'll get some folks from the Cambridge repeater to take that traffic. Anyone else with formal or informal traffic, please call now. This is KB9CBL. We'll now take check-ins for the Wisconsin Aries Races VHF Net. All licensed amateur radio operators are welcome to check in, regardless of your Aries or Races affiliation. Please check in after the WECOM repeater you are operating on is called. First, we'll start with Plymouth 146.85. So stations checking in on Plymouth 146.85. Please call KB9CBL.
Delta Niner, Charlie Bravo Papa. Charlie Bravo Papa. Rick in Appleton, out of Amy County. No traffic. Evening, Ray.
Okay, Rick, you cut yourself off on the very beginning. If you could come back with your call again. Give just that little pause. I got the Charlie Bravo Papa, but missed the prefix.
Sorry, Ray. Kilo Delta Niner, Charlie Bravo Papa.
WE9COM repeater.
Got it all that time, and appreciate nice and slow and good phonetics. Definitely makes it easier for the net control. Any other stations checking in on Plymouth, please call KB9CBL. Moving along to Suring. Stations checking in on the Suring 145.29. Please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. Good evening, Ray. This is Kilo 9, Sierra, Tango, November, Stan in Outagamie County. And there was another station sound like he was coming in on a Plymouth just before I keyed up. K9STN. KB9CBL. KB9CBL, this is Alpha Bravo 9, November, John, Outagamie County, no traffic.
So far we have AB9NN, John, and K9STN, Stan. Thanks for the info. Anyone else coming in on Suring or Plymouth, please call KB9CBL. Moving along to Sainer. Stations checking in on the Sainer 145.13. Please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. Good evening, Ray. KB9ENO, Kilo Bravo 9 Echo, November Oscar, Bill and Violet, so I have no traffic. KB9CBL. N9JUJ Manakwa, Oneida County, no traffic. KB9CBL. KC9ZJF, Mike in Woodruff. Good evening, Ray. No traffic. Thanks for covering the net for me. I would not have made it back in time. KD9CCE Fred in Oneida County. KD9ZJO Dave, Violence County. KB9CBL. W9BHL, Lincoln County.
Let's take a quick pause on Sainer. First, KB9ENO Bill, do you have a report for the group?
Yeah, I will, Ray, after everyone checks.
Very good, thanks. We have KB9ENO, N9JUJ, KC9ZJF, KD9CCE, KC9ZJO, W9BHL. Any other stations on Sainer 145.13? Please call.
KB9CBL. KD9DRG, Dave Violets. Thanks for taking that.
And we added Dave, KD9DRG. Let's move along to Meteor. Any stations checking in on the Meteor 147.075. Please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. KC9KK
mobile Rhinelander. No traffic. In and out. Thanks, 373 for late check-in.
Got you in there, Chuck. KC9KK. Take one last standby for any stations checking in on Meteor. Please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. Good evening, Ray. Kilo Alpha 9 Whiskey Delta X-Ray. Burning metric, Taylor County, no traffic. Kilo Alpha 9 Whiskey Delta X-Ray. Kilo Delta 9. Burnett County. Kilo Delta 9 Bravo Sierra Oscar from Burnett County. No traffic.
Okay, we got a pair, KD9BSO and KA9WDX. Move along to Baldwin. Stations checking in on the Baldwin 145.25. Please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. Whiskey 9, Juliet, Echo, Tango, Jack, River Falls.
KB9CBL. Please check in. Whiskey 9, Golf, Whiskey Golf, Mark, Polk County.
First, I want to comment that everybody's doing a great job with phonetics, and that sure makes things easy. We have W9GWG and W9JET. Anyone else on Baldwin, please call Kilo Bravo 9, Charlie Bravo Lima, KB9CBL. Moving along to Gilmanton. Stations checking in on the Gilmanton 145.43. Please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. Bill 9er November Yankee. Bill, Eau Claire County, over. KB9CBL. AC9 RIJ Mobile, Eau Claire County.
And acknowledge KC9RIJ. And Bill, you cut out just at the beginning. If you could give me your call again. I got the November Yankee, but missed the rest.
Kilo Alpha 9er Charlie Bravo Lima, this is Kilo 9er November Yankee. Bill, Eau Claire County, over.
Good copy that time, K9NY. Appreciate the repeat. Any other stations on Gilmanton, please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. This is Kilo Charlie 9er Echo Victor Zulu. Star, Eau Claire County. Over.
And that recognizes KC9EVZ. Good copy, Sharp. Moving on to Dodgeville. Any station just checking in on the Dodgeville 145.23, please call KB9CBL.
Charlie 9, Charlie, Mike, Delta, KC9 CMB, Chris in Richland Center, Richland County, EC, with a short piece of traffic.
WE9COM, repeater.
KC9 CMD, is this NTS traffic or announcement?
I would throw it under the announcement category. KC9 CMD, back to that.
All right, thanks. We'll come back to you as soon as we get through the roll call. Any other stations for Dodgeville, please call KB9CBL. Moving along to Cambridge. Any stations checking in on the Cambridge 147.36. And we do have one piece of traffic for the city of Belleville, south of Madison. If anyone is able to take that traffic, please give that as well with your check-in. Again, stations on Cambridge, please call KB9CBL.
CBL. K9LGU.
K9LGU, got you in there, Denny, and will you have a report for the net?
I will, thank you.
Any other stations on Cambridge? Cambridge 147.36 repeater, please call KB9CBL. Moving along to Waukesha. Any station checking in on the Waukesha 145.47, please call KB9CBL. One more time for Waukesha. Any stations checking in on Waukesha, please call that control. Any further stations checking in on any WECOM repeater, please call KB9CBL.
KB9CBL. KD9EPY, Don and Wabino, no traffic off the steering tower. KD9CBL. W9KE at Sturgeon Bay, Door County, no traffic.
And we have W9JE and KD9EPY. Any other stations on any WECOM repeater, please call that control. And we do have, again, the one piece of traffic for the 608 area code, Belleville area. Dane County. If anyone is able to take that traffic, we'll arrange a meet for you. Please come down. Okay, moving down the list, K9LGU, Denny, go ahead with your net report.
Okay, thank you, Ray. This is K9LGU, your section traffic manager, with some reminders. Letter spelling is often used for critical words. You often don't have to use phonetics, I should say. Don't always have to use phonetics on FM voice operation, but you do use them for abbreviations and initials and mixed groups and proper names, and that's to prevent some very common mistakes. We also use the appropriate introductory words for initials, figures, mixed groups, amateur calls. In other words, we use the same proven techniques of traffic handling, and we do that with formal or tactical traffic. No matter how urgent the message is or how excited the operator might be, if the receiving station has to write down the request, it's going to get written down only as fast as he can write it. So we do pace ourselves. In a message, albeit in MTS format or in ICS 213 format, should be in sequence. They should not start with a leading zero. They should not include punctuation marks or decimals. And you always start the sending of a message when the sender says number, if you're using the MTS format. However, you don't need to identify the other parts of the preamble. Don't skip the check, kind of like a lunch date. You don't want to skip the check because that's the number of words in the text or the number of groups in the text. The time in the preamble is often optional, but in our case, for Aries Racy's work, it would probably be a good idea to include the time. The reason that we continually test our equipment and we practice net protocol and message handling, and the reason we meet regularly on local nets and section nets is to be ready to serve a served agency. We practice listening through static crashes. We use repeats and relays so that we can become better at what we do. We also often talk about pertinent issues. We share what has worked and what hasn't worked so that we can improve our local units and ourselves. So we've learned some things. We've learned not to confuse the number 0 with the letter O. For example, the number 205 is said figures 205, not 205. And we remember to count the x-rays in the text because they serve as periods and they are counted in the check. And we spell out ARL numbered radiograms in the text. We always translate them into common text when they're delivered, even if we're delivering them to hams. And when we send those figures, initials, letter groups, mixed groups, we introduce them with the pro words. And we spell out homonyms, like 2 and 4. We start those messages with a number, and we don't label the other parts. And when we need to use phonetics, we use the ITA phonetic alphabet. We do all this. When we practice all this, even though sometimes it's a challenge, but we do it because it makes sense if we remember why we do it. We're doing it so that we're ready to serve some agency. K9LGU, thank you.
K9LGU, thanks for the advice there, Denny. Definitely words of wisdom for everybody to practice and keep up on, whether you're young or old. Good points all around. KB9ENO, Bill, go ahead with your report.
Okay,
CBL and the Wisconsin Areas Racing VHF net. Good evening, everyone. KB90. Ray, you run a very nice net. Thank you very much. A couple of things, some week-on news. For one, we do have some movement on the project to put a repeater in Coloma, Wisconsin. The repeater is at the site. I've talked with the tower yesterday, and it looks like that work is going to be scheduled for April, so I would look for that repeater to be on the air either at the end of April or early May. At the same time, we're also in the process of building the repeater for Irma in north central Wisconsin. This repeater should be built by the end of delivered, and I would expect that repeater to be up and on the air sometime in early May. And we also have the opportunity to repeater in northeast Wisconsin. We're evaluating that now. It would provide a very nice footprint and fill in some of the areas where we have questionable coverage now through either Plymouth or Suring. And after our annual meeting on April 30th, I should have more information about that. Otherwise, I think that's it, Ray. It sounds like all the sites are working, which is really, and we continue to build out the organization. So glad everybody is able to use it, and severe weather season is right around the corner. That's it from here, Ray. Back to you. KB9CBL, KB90 Portable.
KB90NO, thanks for your report. Good information there, and for anyone may have missed it, Coloma the repeater is at the site. Hope to be up operational the end of April, beginning of May. The Irma repeater is being built, and we're looking for an early May operational date. So that's great for filling sites in central Wisconsin. Looking forward to that as well. Again, we'll take one more pause for traffic. I have one piece of traffic for the 608 area code, Dane County, Belleville area. If anyone is able to copy that, please come out. And we'll take a standby for announcements. First, KC9 CMD, you've been waiting very patiently. Go ahead with your announcement first.
Good evening to everybody on the net. This is KC9 CMD, the EC for Richland County, and I just wanted to make mention that the Southwest District is holding an annual, I guess call it annual or spring meeting get-together. It's going to be on April 9th in Mont Plains, Wisconsin, and it's going to be at the fire station, and we're looking for all the ECs and that to attend. I know Adam's been working and going to get more information out about that. I know he's got a great agenda planned and talking about the upcoming Areas Racing Drill. It's going to involve multiple counties and served agencies, so we're going to be talking about that at the meeting and maybe encouraging some members to jump on that one. And so that's April 9th at the Cross Plains Fire Station. Starts at 10 a.m. or thereabouts, and I believe he's got it down until 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So a good day for some good camaraderie and good training and discussions and talk as well. So we look forward to that, and thanks for the great net and the great network. KC9 CMD, back to net control.
KC9 CMD, thanks for that announcement. And any other station with a brief announcement of 30 seconds or so for the good of the order, please call now. And we're up to 24 check-ins so far. Are there any other stations on any of the WECOM repeaters wishing to check into the monthly Wisconsin Aries Races VHF net? Please call now.
KB9 CBL from N9JUJ, recheck.
November 9, Charlie Hotel Alpha, Greg in Polk County, checking in.
N9CHA, got you in there, and Randy, N9JUJ, go ahead with your recheck.
Yeah, very good. I was experimenting on my radio here, so I'm not sure if I had some trouble or not with the transmission before. I was talking to another ham and another repeater, and I might have had some trouble with my coax switch, so I was making sure that I was actually getting into the repeater.
Roger that, 100% copy both on the input and through the repeater.
Yep, I was demonstrating some radio to one of my coworkers who I think will be taking a test next weekend, coming up the 8th or 9th, and so he's studying for that, so I was showing him around the ham shack. Back to that, N9JUJ clear.
Real fine, Randy. Thanks for that. Again, any stations wishing to check in on any repeater for the monthly Wisconsin Aries Races VHF net, also any station with a brief announcement for the good of the order, please come in.
WI9RH checking in. KD9EPY short announcement.
WI9RH, got you on the check-in, and on KD9EPY, go ahead with your announcement.
Yeah, this is KD9EPY, Don Wabino. I would just like to mention on April 9th and 10th, there'll be a technician ham class at the Vilas County Economic Development Manufacturing Incubator Classroom. The class will run from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday and 8 a.m. to about 2 p.m. on Sunday. The examination for technician class amateur radio license will be offered immediately after the class. And I believe they'll probably testing for all classes, and I'm not sure on that, but I think so. So back to net control, this is KD9EPY.
KD9EPY. Thanks, Don, for that announcement, and always good to know, and certainly had much success with the Vilas County Amateur Radio Club and the classes held there in Eagle River. We'll try one more time. We have one piece of traffic, NTS traffic, going to the Dane County, Belleville area, 608 area code. Any station able to copy that piece of traffic? WB9 WKO, sorry, not able to assist at this time, but this is KB9 CBL, Kilo Bravo 9, Charlie Bravo Lima, closing the Wisconsin Aries Races VHF net. Thanks for participating, and please join us on the last Thursday of April, which looks like April 28th, April 28, 7 p.m. on the WECOM system. And maybe by then, Coloma will be up on the air. That would be exciting as well. And you can check in again on any WECOM network repeater. This is KB9CBL, returning the network to normal amateur use. 7-3 off.
late check-in. Romeo Alpha Hotel, not Romeo Hotel. Over.
WI9RAH, thank you for the correction. And KC9UDA got you in as well. Any other stations late check-in? That brings us up to 27 on the list. Looking better all the time. And recognize KD9AYN. Got you in there, Kyle. Real light on the audio. Strong signal, but very quiet. But got you in there.
Alright, Roger that. Don't have anything to add. 7-3, everybody. KD9AYN.
WE9COM repeater.
Again, thanks everyone, and the WECOM repeater is back to regular amateur use. This is KB9CBL.